Hi everybody and welcome to Tidal HQ. It's Thursday again already. Just want to cover off a couple of very frequently and commonly asked questions about first aid, about qualifications and about the certificates. The first question we get asked is, how long does a first aid training course last? Covering off emergency first aid at work, that is typically delivered over the course of one day, which is a minimum of 6 guided learning hours. Now, the secret is here that it has to be delivered face to face in terms of delivering all the practical assessments. These cannot be assessed online. Can you imagine trying to teach somebody CPR, how to use a defibrillator and choking without being physically present? That's why all of our training courses in first aid are indeed only face to face, and it will always be the case for the foreseeable future. In terms of first aid at work, that's your 3-day, that is a minimum of 18 guided learning hours delivered over a minimum of 3 days. Naturally, training providers can split courses and offer them over a stage period subject to maximum times to build around learner and client flexibility. But as long as those minimum guided learning hours are met, that's an absolute core criteria, and these are set by the Health and Safety Executive and the Department for Education. So any training providers delivering emergency first aid at work and only delivering, say, half a day, that will typically be basic life support, and that is not emergency first aid at work. Two are completely different. In terms of how long do your certificates last, that is 3 years. The qualification is always valid for 3 years, and an annual refresher is deemed to be best practice, as supported by the Recess Council, who provide the framework for the content that goes into the first aid training. So to make sure that you're updated and that your skills are refreshed, a half-day annual refresher keeps that qualification fit and valid during that 3-year period. After that 3-year period, it's time to do it all again and make sure that those skills are up to date and that you hold a current and valid certificate in either emergency first aid at work or first aid at work, which is decided by a risk assessment on your business. I hope that little summary is useful. There's plenty more that sits underneath the regulation and delivery of first aid qualifications here in the UK, but I hope that's a little guiding light for 2 of the most commonly answered questions. Bye for now.